And welcome to Victory A. Welcome to my live stream. That did not work. So the first live stream, for some reason, it stopped. So I'm just going to continue this live stream. I have 64% on my phone. So I'm going to continue it. Today is December 8th, 2020. Appreciate the support, though. Thanks for coming. So we're going to play some showdown games, might as well. And then we're in Rucker Park. Pretty cool. He has Steve Nash from the Christmas promo. He has Denver Nuggets jerseys. I have Charlotte Hornets jerseys right there. Oh, he looks like it's a Colin Sexton from Thanksgiving promo. Thank you for coming back, Neon Trey and Chef Curry. Flying Deer Big, what's up? Yeah, thanks for coming. Yeah, for some reason my live stream stopped. And then that live stream is actually going to go on for 8 hours until it stops by itself. It cannot close. I don't know if Flying Deer Pig has ever experienced something like that. If you use Omlet Arcade, that live stream's going to go on for 8 hours. Yeah, I always get that. So if for some reason it closes by itself or it stops by itself, or if your phone closes, right? Or you act me, go, thanks for coming. So yeah, so it'll be right now it's like 8:53 p.m. in California. It'll go on probably in the morning. Then it'll stop and then it'll stop by itself. So every time I go to 1% on my phone, I have to stop the live stream so it doesn't go on for 8 hours. I got Larry Bird today as well. Got game for her. Awesome. Yes, if you have a nice card like that, definitely do gameplay. I'm good as well. I'm good. Thanks for coming. We're in Rucker Park. There's a nice team right here. So just grinding the promo and just playing a little bit of showdown. It's 3, 2, 1, go. So that live stream, it'll go on for 8 hours. And then some people will, at nighttime, will come and look at it and they'll say hi and stuff like that. And then they're like, how come you won't answer me or something like that? So I'm just telling you right now, there'll be people that do that. And then for some reason that once they leave messages, yeah, there's a lot of people that will think you're live streaming at like 1 a.m. or something like that. Taco Tuesday? Yes. Taco Fall. Taco Tuesday. We just blocked him twice. So some people, oh, yes, that's the coolest dunk right there. Alonzo Ball is standing there. Other side of the court. It does record, like, so I don't know how long I live stream for. I think I live stream for maybe like a half an hour. It does record it. Eating tacos? Delicious. Steve Nash right here. Rucker Park. Misses that shot. We're going to play another game. Like the clapping. Yeah, if it's really messed up, I'll delete it, but the first live stream, but it'll go on for 8 hours, and some people will comment, and the comment later it disappears as well. Just telling you guys that, especially Flying Deer Pig who live streams. Okay, so get a 50 rating. Oh yeah, let me just go showdown. Might as well play some games. Thank you, go. Get another game on right there. By the way, Bronny James can he play basketball right now? I think in California, all the schools have closed because of the virus. Everything is online learning. So I don't think he could play high school basketball. All right, so Lonzo Ball try to shoot a three. By the way, right now, Lonzo Ball in this game and LaMelo Ball look exactly the same. So this is what, if you bought LaMelo Ball for like $1 million coins, he'll look like this. And you put him in Charlotte Hornets jersey, he'll look like this. And then he shoot that signature shot, which is like a half court three. So LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball look exactly the same. So hopefully they fix that. Right here, the signature LaMelo Ball shot. Let me go right here to the local. Right here. 3-point shot. He hit the rim. So it looks exactly the same. And LiAngelo Ball makes it on the Detroit Pistons. I think they'll look like Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball as well. They'll look exactly the same. The only thing difference that LaMelo Ball has right now, yeah, the only difference is that LaMelo Ball, he has number 0. And Lonzo Ball is number 2. But of course, LaMelo Ball picked number 2, Charlotte Hornets, because Malik Monk has number 2. Stepped out of bounds, but I still shot that 3. So we got LeBron James, and he has 2 LeBron James. And now with all these LeBron James cards, you get you a LeBron James lineup. All right, so Dunk right here, misses that shot. LaMelo Ball 3 right here, or 2 as well. All right, thank you, Flag Deer Pick. Thanks for coming. Have a great night. Have a great night's sleep. All right, so I think it's like, all right, so Alonzo Ball right here. Let's see, alley-oop right here. Alley-oop to Sean Kemp. Scouts that I heard that they said LaMelo Ball is not a great shooter. Yeah, sweet dreams. I hope you dream of NBA Live Mobile. Okay, so right there with a shot right there, LaMelo Ball. Dream of NBA Live Mobile because NBA Live Mobile is the greatest, and the NBA scouts, they said LaMelo Ball is not a great shooter. But when I'm watching Chino Hill's highlights, he's the greatest shooter I've ever seen. That's what the scouts say. They say that LaMelo Ball is a great. Whoa! It actually touched the rim, right? The glass. I don't see that much. But they say LaMelo Ball is a great passer, not a great shooter, just like his brother. So that's why in this game he looks exactly the same as his brother. 50% right, 50 coins right there. Just joking around. Check something right here. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. I say Buzz City because look at there. It says Buzz City. So from the Buzz City court, we're in Spectrum Center. That's my internet. Buzz City right here. Shoot a 3. LaMelo Ball, his first game. By the way, this is his first game. We're going to recreate the first game of LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball, his first game. Curry or his brother versus the Ball brothers. I'll probably say Curry and his brothers. Because Curry is a better player than all 2 of them. All 2 of the Ball brothers. And then Seth Curry, he's not as good as the Ball brothers. But Seth Curry, I would say, isn't bad, though. He's a nice role player. So I would say I'll take the team with Curry on it. And Seth Curry, he could shoot 3s as well. I think he had the most accurate 3-point percentage. Yeah, Ball brothers aren't great shooters either. So they'll just pass the ball to each other. Oh, yeah, Chino Hills, right? Alonzo Ball was the point guard. LaMelo Ball was a shooting guard. And then small forward was LiAngelo Ball. So that's pretty much the lineup. Yeah, they could dunk and lay the ball in. And Lonzo Ball's not great at layups. If you see his layup shots, he always is very. I feel like he's scared, and so there's a lot of lowlights of him. He's not very good at attacking the basket, so he needs to work on that. From what I've seen of the lowlights, especially when he was on the Laker. The Ball brothers do have that advantage. They're very tall. And that's why LaMelo Ball is a high. Let me check something. So they do have the height advantage. For sure. I don't know which live it is. So right now I'm 2 lives going at the same time. 2 lives going up at the same time. So I think one person just went to my other live. So Adele, thank you for coming, anybody that came. BJ the Gold, I think, right? Oh, he went to my other live, yeah. Lonzo Ball with a dunk. Yeah, so they have the height advantage, but I still think Curry's a better shooter. The greatest shooter of all time, so I think Curry will win. And then Steph Curry is also a nice 3-point shooter as well. Yes, I can't wait as well. So I believe this first game, he's going to play the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it's like similar to right now the game I'm playing. So he's going to go up against Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. His first official NBA game. Now, first a preseason game, he's going to play against Toronto Raptors. So that's Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet. They're going to start Devontae Graham at point guard, shooting guard Terry Rozier. But I think Terry Rozier for sure is going to get traded. Yep. Yeah, so it'll be fun to see LaMelo Ball. And definitely the media is going to cover it. Then around January, Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball are going to face against each other when the Hornets travel to play the Pelicans. And so it'll be brother versus brother around January. And that's the only game that the Hornets that game's going to be televised on ESPN. That's the only game of the Hornets that'll be televised. When it's against LaMelo Ball versus Lonzo Ball. Brother versus brother. So I can't wait for that as well. And you're probably going to hear a lot about that from ESPN. Yes. Looks like this team has a Curry Boston Celtics jersey. We are in Venice Beach, California. So right now, Curry versus Lonzo Ball. You got Brandon Ingram as well, former teammate and still teammate of Lonzo Ball. So we'll see. Yes, I definitely think and LaMelo Ball, because he's so popular. Because he's so popular, the Charlotte Hornets is like a small market team, so they're not used to the media attention. So it's actually been very good for their team. There's a lot of Twitter followers, Instagram followers, all brought in because of LaMelo Ball's popularity. So everybody is talking about their team now, and they've been missing that. Nobody's really noticed that. I always like the Charlotte Bobcats, so I'm probably one of the few people that has followed this team before. And I always like their jerseys, so I kind of always followed this team before. You know, when they had Kemba Walker, Bismarck Biyombo, who they still have, that came back. He played with other teams and then he came back. Oh, this player has a 123 Curry. 3-point shot. Lonzo Ball right there. What a shot. So we will see who wins. So it's good for the team, I think. What? Taco Fall shot a three? Curry just gave Taco Fall a three. Let's try alley oop. Lonzo Ball. Oh, he won't. He won't. He won't dunk. I can't believe Curry just gave it to Taco Fall and then he shot a three. Come on, let's get this shot right there. Shot right here. Get a shot right here. Curry with a shot. Curry with a shot. Taco Fall with a shot. Three-point shot. Lonzo Ball with a shot. Three-point shot right here. Okay, I'll respond. I'll say something. My channel, I have no money spent. I never spend money on any video, right? I never do any of that. I do not give out giveaways, right? Because I spend money on anything. So, but Casey, he is an EA game changer. He is an EA game changer, right? So, he has the luxury to spend and do giveaways. I do not have that luxury. So, that's why I do not do giveaways, right? I'm not EA game changer. I do not have much money. So if you want to unsub, yeah, I just try to explain. If you want to unsub because I don't do giveaways, please unsub because I do not want people that want stuff from me. Yeah. So thank you guys for defending me. I appreciate it. Nice shot right here. So we're in the Houston Rockets court. And I thank you guys because thank you. Oh, we have a glitch right here. He's just walking around. Let's see how long this glitch goes. Appreciate that, Chef Curry. Thank you. People like that, I try to ignore them. I'm not sure why he's writing that stuff. Okay. Alright, so go back right there. Lonzo Ball with a shot. Appreciate it, Chef Curry. Thank you. Thank you, BJ the Goat, for coming. Lonzo Ball with a shot. Goes in. Gabriel, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. All right. Hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry for the lag. Let me lag. Okay, this is my other one, so whoops. Rewatching. Appreciate you guys coming. I'm trying to get back in the game. Is this the right one? Sorry about that. Yeah, the phone, it was logged off. So I'm gonna try to log back in the game. Thank you, Chef Curry. And if you have to go, I understand. Gonna live stream to the end, like always. But thank you. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate you staying. And I'm gonna try to get back into the game. Golden State is your favorite team, right? Golden State. Hopefully they are all healthy and doing well. Too bad for Klay Thompson. Oh, it's LA. You like the Lakers? Well, if it's Lakers, they should win the championship this year. I think it's pretty easy for them. Hopefully everybody plays well. I think they improved a lot. Montrezl Harrell, Dennis Schroeder. I think they improved a lot. All right, Soy. Okay, right here. See if I get in here. Let's go play some of this events. Play some of this right here. So we got back in the game. Thank you, Chef Curry. Thompson. What goes for a dunk? Goes in for a dunk. Thompson. Nice dunk animations. You said that you feel like the next playoffs, the conference finals will end up with the Warriors and the Pelicans. Yeah, that's possible. The Pelicans have a very nice young team. So they're a very talented team. So they could definitely start winning a lot more. And Golden State, they're a very nice young team as well. James Wiseman. So it's possible. For sure. Do you mean like the next year? I definitely think that's possible. Yes, and Zion, if he is healthy, they have a very talented team, the Pelicans, and their coach is a veteran coach, Stan Van Gundy. They have Steven Adams, so that is a very talented team. We're in this court right here, the Paris court, Quad 54. Right here for a dunk. Goes in for a dunk. All right, let's go for right here for another dunk right here. You see the Jordan sign. So they're very talented teams. I definitely think that they could make it to the conference finals. They have nice futures. Very nice future. I will say the Pelicans probably have a brighter future than the Golden State Warriors. Because the Golden State Warriors right now, they're trying to find their identity again. Pelicans Hornets. Oh yeah, that'll be awesome, right? Yeah, it feels LaMelo Ball versus Lonzo Ball in like the NBA Finals or something like that. And then one of them, yeah, the one team's in the West, the other team's in the East. Yeah. Yeah, I think they'll have to be in the NBA Finals, yeah. Hey, Jordan, DTWY the Baller. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, Chef Curry is back. How do you like Golden State this year? We were talking about NBA Finals, maybe one day. Pelicans versus Hornets in the future. That's a possibility for sure. Yeah, potential. Thank you, Virtual Prod. Appreciate it. Lonzo is criminally underrated. Yeah, that's true. Lonzo Ball probably is underrated now. Yeah, not this year, but maybe they'll make the finals in the future. Pelicans versus Hornets. And thank you, Virtual Prod. Appreciate it. Okay, get some tokens right here. Well, that's very high praise. You think he's the best playmaker in the league? What do you think LaMelo Ball is going to do? Do you think that he'll be a star in the NBA? Or do you think he'll be a role player in the NBA, like Sean Livingston or something like that? DTWY the Baller, what do you think? LaMelo Ball. Are they overhyping him? Nice shot right there. LaMelo Ball might be a slightly above average player. Yeah, I think that's a good assessment of him. You don't want to overhype him that much. So we don't know for sure. But it will be fun to see what he does. He's overrated in shooting and finishing. Yes, and then people say that the scouts anyway, and that they're working for ESPN. They say that no problem, Chef Curry. Thank you for coming. Yeah, they say he's the bad shooter, but better passer, Lamelo Ball. I think he'll be a role player for now, but in 4 years he'll become an overrated star, and then he'll less likely be better than Schroeder. Interesting point. That could be definitely a possibility, which is 10% lower than the league average. Oh, okay, that's good point. Good point by you two. Yeah, because I heard that Lamelo Ball, he was compared to a Sean Livingston when he was on the Sean Livingston for Golden State Warriors, LA Clippers. They need to stop saying he's a better passer and playmaker, Alonzo. Well, that's kind of like the hype. So when Lonzo Ball, when he was drafted by Lakers, he was very overhyped in my opinion, and they're saying he's the next Magic Johnson. So the media likes to hype the prospects, the players. So we'll see. Some players live up to the hype, some do not. So we never know. You never know. So I know like the realistic comparisons. Virtual probably called him like a Dennis Schroeder. Oh, that's the video, the Mass Singer video. So thank you for support. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit of shot right there. Let's see what else could I do right there. Let's go showdown, I guess. Showdown. Hello, Flying Deer Pick. Thanks for coming. You're back. We're not able to sleep. How many subscribers you get from me? How many subscribers? I would say probably 100, 200, about that amount. Maybe like thanks for support. Yeah, the video is a long time ago though now. So I'm gonna go try to play some more bad. Pretty much that amount, but it stopped now. Then get a new phone. Yeah. I haven't made any money yet. Yeah. Okay, so Chris Paul. Brushing your teeth. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna play. We have Trace McGrady here. We have Collins, Nelson. We have Jameer Nelson from back then. Alex Burks with a shot. Collins with a shot right there. Kind of slow. Sorry for the lag. And there's another live stream that's laggy. That live stream is going to go on for 8 hours. So just telling you guys. The other live streams can go on for 8 hours. Because the Omlet Arcade, you cannot stop the... stop by itself, the live stream. So it's not going to stop. It's going to be on there for 8 hours. This one, though, I could stop it. So right now I have 2 live streams going all at once at the same time. Chris Paul with a shot right there. Nice shot. Jameer Nelson won the Wooden Award a long time ago. It is not right now. Not yet. But that's why I'm live streaming. I still need I still need to grind. Christian Wood right here with a shot. Tracy McGrady with a dunk. Yeah, he has Christian McGrady, a Houston Rockets logo. Houston Rockets team. I never even seen that before. All right, Flying Deerpack, thanks for coming. Have a great night. Okay, Christian Wood right here. Good block. All right, let's go right here. Let's go right here with a shot. All right. Well, it's always interesting to see what player does well because there's a lot of busts in the NBA, and that's always disappointing. Like Josh Jackson, he was like an overhyped player, and now he's on playing for multiple teams, trying to stay in the NBA. He was drafted very high back then, kind of overhyped, so. You never know this process. I heard this draft, 2020, is actually a normal type of draft. Not huge star draft. That's what, besides LaMelo Ball. A lot of people are not really hyping these players up, but they always kind of hype them up eventually. The Burks with a shot. All right, let's go right here. 32%. Some players aren't overhyped. They just don't get the right coaches, like Jaylen Brown. Oh, do you think the Boston Celtics they could make it to the NBA Finals this year? Because yeah, I don't think. I think we talked about this before. I don't think the Brad Stevens, the Celtics coach, doesn't use Jaylen Brown enough. He probably uses Jason Tatum too much. And Jaylen Brown actually was on the Celtics before Jason Tatum. People call him the criticism of Tatum. Tatum is overhyped. I agree with you. I agree with it. There is a overhype of Tatum. I wouldn't call Jaylen Brown a bust, though. I think Jaylen Brown is a pretty nice player. But I think we talked about this before. I also really like Jaylen Brown. So I think they could use Jaylen Brown more. I want Jaylen Brown to be an all-star. But yeah, I think Jason Tatum is kind of overhyped. And Jason Tatum, he's more consistent. He's a better shooter. Way better defender. All great points. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Yeah, I definitely think the Celtics could use him more. If he could have an all-star season, along with Jason Tatum. But that is definitely interesting. Jay Tatum is overhyped because he's the next Kobe. I definitely agree with that. He is overhyped. And yeah, he definitely talks about Kobe a lot. So what do you think, like, do you like Kemba Walker? Do you think Kemba Walker is the best point guard for the Celtics? Kobe knows he take over game, but doesn't. Oh, okay. Kemba, so you like Kemba? Okay. How about Tristan Thompson now? Like now the Celtics have Tristan Thompson instead of Ennis Cantor. Is that improvement? Do you think? But they can't use him because it doesn't pass to him. It won't work. Oh, okay. Well, then they definitely think. I definitely think Jason Tatum needs to kind of find ways to have the team, or Brad Stevens needs to find ways to have a more all-around team where they have more people scoring, more passing, things like that, instead of just all Tatum. It won't work. Interesting point. I do agree with you. I think there is just a little bit of problem in Boston. You watch a lot of Boston Celtic games, but Jason Tatum, does he do a lot of ISO ball? Which is like he just scores a lot, right? Does he do a lot of ISO ball? They play exactly the same. They can't play with point guard. Interesting point. Interesting point. I don't hear that much about players that can't play with point guards. He's not efficient. Interesting. I do agree with you. Yeah, make good points. I don't watch the Boston Celtic games enough, but I do understand your point. Point forwards are the way to go, supposedly. I think you meant point forward. Yeah. Like Luka Doncic, Ben Simmons, LeBron James, those players. Because the Boston Celtics, they're kind of overhyped because they had a lot of small forwards. They're like 6'8", 6'9". Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and then they're supposed to be positionless basketball. Tall. Ben Simmons because they're tall. Tatum and Cunningham are supposed to be Kobe. Yeah, I understand your point. Yeah, that's a good point. So we will see. I don't know if they're in the hot seat or anything like the Brad Stevens, but we will see this year. The Celtics could win if they could make it to the NBA Finals. I think that's their goal right now to make it to the NBA Finals. So we'll see what Tatum does, of course. Yes, that's true. That's true. Kobe, he had Derek Fisher. Yes, that's good points. I agree. You definitely watched a lot of Celtics games. So it looks like the team needs, instead of just Jason Tatum, needs more of a team play, right? So Kemba Walker is more involved. Jaylen Brown is more involved. Do you think Jason Tatum could be your? You watch a lot of basketball in general. Okay, awesome, awesome. Do you think Jason Tatum is a little bit like James Harden? He can't be your number one star, your number one player. Do you think Jason Tatum is a little bit like James Harden? Does he have that problem where he can't be the best player on the team? What do you think? I know. I don't think. I don't mean like when playing basketball. I mean like, do you think he's like Harden in the sense that you can't win a championship with him as the best player, or do you think that Jason Tatum, if the team evolves Jaylen Brown more, Kemba Walker more, do you think they could win a championship? Harden needs to adapt off the ball. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, a lot of people say James Harden is should be your number two best player. He should not be your. And of course, James Harden hasn't been able to win the championship. That's the best player on the team. So they think where would you like James Harden to get traded to? Better scoring Klay Thompson. I agree. I agree. Get traded to. He wants to. I think he wants to get traded to Sixers. But could James Harden get traded to the Boston Celtics? Do you think that could happen? Like the Sixers. Yeah, I understand. Please not the Celtics. Yeah, that would be almost. I think the Celtics would try to trade Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown for James Harden. Tatum refused to be a second scoring option. Yeah, so the Celtics will be Jason Tatum and James Harden. That is true. So, like the Sixers, I want to ask you a question. Like the Sixers, would you trade? If you had to trade one of them, would you trade Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons for James Harden? Which one would you trade for James Harden? That's why Tam didn't work with him because Tam can't move off the ball. Good points. Good points. And yeah, they didn't really seem to work together with Kyrie Irving. Who's more of a scoring point guard? Yeah, so like Joel Embiid, can he play with James Harden, or is it Ben Simmons playing with James Harden? Because Ben Simmons, he likes to pass the ball a lot, so he could use the 3-point shooting from James Harden. And then Joel Embiid probably might be a better fit even because with James Harden, because you have a big man and a guard. Ben Simmons always looks to pass as basically a center. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you with that. Embiid is a better scorer, I'll say. All right, let's get right there. Chris Paul with a shot right there. Trade Embiid and two picks for James Harden. Trade Embiid and two picks for James Harden. It's a fair deal. Yes, that is. I think that is a good deal because the Houston Rockets they really want those picks. And yeah, and people have said that you know how the Milwaukee Bucks are built, Giannis and a bunch of shooters, and a lot of people said that the Sixers you should rebuild the Sixers with Ben Simmons and a bunch of shooters. Yeah, that is something that people say that I've seen from people that work at ESPN and stuff like that, the experts. And speaking of that point, you know that Russell Westbrook, people say he plays like a center last year because he's a little bit, you know, the Rockets, they traded Clint Capella. They're trying to do a small ball lineup, but Russell Westbrook is a lot of people say he plays like a center in this NBA because he can't shoot threes. He goes in the paint a lot. He also shoots a lot of mid-range shots, so he's kind of like a center. And Russell, he's a pretty good rebounder as well. That's what people say. So I understand her point. He doesn't go overboard. And I do agree. Russell Westbrook, I've seen him shoot threes before and stuff like that. So he can shoot. Well, on the Houston Rockets last year, especially, that one season with the Houston Rockets, I believe he shot a lot of mid-range shots. And we all know how athletic he is, so he goes to the basket a lot. So in many ways, he was kind of like this. Hearing from other people from ESPN say he's kind of like their center. And so now he's on the Washington Wizards, Russell Westbrook, and he looks really happy there. And he's reunited with his old Oklahoma City Thunder coach, Scott Brooks. I think Russell is just trying to, this season anyways, he's trying to be like Chris. You want a season like Chris Paul when he was on Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, people don't expect much out of Oklahoma City Thunder last season, but Chris Paul was able to help that team make the playoffs. James Harden and Kyrie are similar, but they wouldn't work on the same team. Yes, I agree. And this is why it looks like Kyrie does not want James Harden to get traded to the Brooklyn Nets. That's what it seems like. So I definitely agree with you. Derek Favors with the ball. I do agree with you. I think that Kyrie Irving is similar to Jason Tatum in the sense that they both want to be like Kobe Bryant. They have that. They're fans of Kobe. But they have that. They want that Mamba mentality. So I do think that they kind of want that. Which kind of explains maybe why they want the ball in their hands a lot. Yeah, they aren't a skill. I agree with you. Especially Kyrie Irving. Because he kind of is like a shooting guard in a point guard's body. And he does want to be like Kobe, but he's a little bit smaller than that. And Jason Tatum, he's a little bit taller than Kobe, I believe, right? So he's more of a small forward. He's like 6'8", yeah. I do agree, they're not as skilled. So they kind of want to be like Kobe Bryant, but they're not as talented players. That is true. That is true. And I also don't think Tatum and Kyrie are I don't think they're as talented as Kobe was. So we'll go here a little bit. 15%. So we'll see. I was kind of surprised that Kyrie Irving wanted to come to the Brooklyn Nets. I was quite surprised because I thought he wanted his own team. And even though it didn't work out in Boston, I thought he would still want his own team. Because I feel like Kyrie, if he wins with the Brooklyn Nets, if for some reason he wins the championship with the Brooklyn Nets, I think people are gonna give Kevin Durant the credit for the championship. James Harden was, so I was quite surprised. James Harden with a buzzer beater. Go autoplay this. So it's very fascinating, definitely for sure. But we will see. We will see what happens. Tatum will never win a championship unless the team he plays against is really bad. Yes, interesting point. He plays against the team is really bad. Interesting point. And quite possibly Tatum, he might eventually become like if he can't win, he might get traded one day, and they'll try to make him the second option, the second star of a team. If it doesn't work out. But we will see. So who do you think is going to win the East? I think the East is more interesting. Anything could happen in the East. I think the Brooklyn Nets are kind of a wild card. We do not know for sure how good they will be, how healthy Durant is, the chemistry of the team, what Kyrie Irving is going to do. Because right around Kyrie Irving, he's making a lot of headlines. He's not going to talk to the media and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. So 13% my phone. It'll be certainly interesting. All right, so Harden with the ball, and then I think we're in season right now. We're actually playing the Houston Rockets, so it was nice that we get to talk about the Houston Rockets. Chris Paul versus I have a Chris Paul versus Russell Westbrook. Chris Paul used to play for the Houston Rockets. And this is the regular season. Last year, the Houston Rockets team right here, you can see a little bit. Russell Westbrook was the point guard, shooting guard, James Harden. Daniel House was the small forward. And the power forward was PJ Tucker. And the center was Clint Capella before he got traded to the Atlanta Hawks. So very interesting, traded for each other. Chris Paul with a shot right there. 12% my phone, gonna go into the end. So it's always awesome to go to the season a little bit and just check out what the NBA teams were like before the season. In the beginning of the season, I mean. So you have the very tall Kristaps Porzingis. So Russell Westbrook, James Harden only played for one season together. Reunited for only one season. So that's interesting. And now it's kind of over. So that's always interesting. Russell Westbrook with a shot. Chris Paul with a shot. Nice shot right there. They played in LIV before he got traded. Yeah. That's what I said. Like reunion. They did play for Oklahoma City Thunder. Together for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but for that one season they got to play with each other again one time. One season together by themselves without Durant. So it's kind of sad that we can't see more of that. I definitely think the Houston Rockets were a very fun team last season, and I like the small ball idea because centers with all this 3-point shooting that Golden State did are not as relevant anymore in the game. But you might see a comeback like Anthony Davis, stuff like that, or big men. Porzingis with a shot. So we will see. The Houston Rockets, they definitely look like they're going to try to rebuild. They have John Wall now. John Wall, of course, is not a part of their future, I don't think. He's just there for a short term. But they're definitely going to try to rebuild. Info Spot 401. Hello, thanks for coming. How are you doing tonight? And I'm almost done. I have 8% on my phone. Thanks for coming. How are you doing tonight? I think it's like 12, almost 12 o'clock. Porzingis with a dunk. So appreciate you coming, Info Spot 401. My first live stream has stopped, so that live stream, unfortunately, I use Omlet Arcade as an app. That live stream is gonna go on. All right, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, always grinding, uploading, trying to upload every day. Of course, it's very tiring, for sure. Look forward to your new video. Alright, so this shot right here. Daniel House. Russell Westbrook. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get more. 6% on my phone. Going to go until 1%. So are you disappointed with the Chicago Bears? I checked their season record. I heard it doesn't look very good for them. Chicago Bears. And I think it's actually the same record as the Detroit Lions, who have always played poorly. So it's sad for those two teams. Oh, you are doing a Christmas video? Awesome. So it's like one of your field trip things. You go outside filming. That's awesome. I hope that I look forward to watching it. Jordan, it doesn't look that good because they bench Mitchell Trubisky. Yeah, InfoSpot 401 is a Chicago Bears fan. Oh, yeah, so they're both going to miss the playoffs. That's very sad. And the Chicago Bears, they did have a great start to the season. InfoSpot 401 is from Detroit, but he likes the Chicago Bears fans. He's a Chicago Bears fan. I actually do not watch much football. Yeah, very disappointing. I heard the Cleveland Browns, though, are doing pretty good. But there's always next season, I guess. A lead player pack. So hopefully they start winning one day. I know Cleveland Browns, for many seasons, they're really poor. But then they got a lot of young players. And then now they're playing a lot better. They have improved a lot. So it happens. So I'm going to 3% on my phone. Gonna try to continue the grind. Yes, the Browns are doing pretty good. I think the Browns might make the playoffs. It's been years since they made the playoffs. And yes, KC Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, happy for them. Happy for Andy Reid, who's coached a long time in the NFL. Coach Donovan McNabb. when he was on the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. So happy for him. And I've seen him play, and they're a really good team. Yes, NBA regular season will start soon. They're all in training camp right now. And yeah, hopefully the Detroit Pistons do well. Yeah, so December 22 NBA season will start, and then December 25 will be Christmas Day, and that's kind of a tradition in the NBA to have Christmas Day games. So it should be fun. This time they're not in the bubble either. They're gonna be they're going back to their old stadiums, their old courts. So no audience though, no audience. We're C. So 1% my phone. So I'm gonna end the live stream. Thank you very much for coming. InfoSpot 411. Thank you very much for coming. Jordan Jamerson, DTWY the Baller. Thank you for support. Appreciate it. Have a great day. And have a great night, InfoSpot 411 to you as well. So I'm going to end the live stream right here.